truth behind your eyes.
Loot.bet, made for live betting.
Alright, ladies and gentlemen, welcome back, of course. Second map about to get underway. Illuminar versus HAVU. Of course, we're going to be joined by our good friend Vertigo. A map that many teams hate to play, a map that many want to be removed from this map pool. With the reworked cash coming in, maybe there's a possibility, but I doubt it. I mean, if we just take a second to talk about that. The fact that Cash is coming back, surely it's got to replace Mirage, right? It's the only one that, in this current map pool, hasn't had a rework as of yet. Even if we consider Cobblestone, that has been reworked. Dust 2, Vertigo, Inferno, or Train. Train hasn't been reworked. Maybe that one can disappear. I actually would prefer Train over Mirage, just because... prefer Mirage. But anyway, into the series. This one gets real interesting now because HAVU, as they took the first map, we know they can play Vertigo as well, which is the scary part. They've played 2 games on it, lost them both, but both came down to 16-14. So we'll see what actually happens here. But again, going to be, for me, more of a clear-cut victory than what Train was. I think this should be Illuminar's map, currently winning, I believe, on a 3-win streak on this map, from what I can remember. Fairly certain that... oh, 4-win streak. Pardon me. Mirage is a boring map to play. Well, yeah, I do agree. Especially with it being one of those that is now a comfortable map for the majority of top 10 teams. Maybe Valve want to shake things up a little bit. Well, who knows? I'm sure we'll find out after, what, September 29th or something, whenever the show match is played. And then, obviously, FMP1 or FMPOM, whatever he's called, said that they would release the map shortly after. So, yeah, it's going to be interesting to see if it does come back into the map pool and what it will replace. But getting back to the point with this one, 5th round to come just to see who starts on which side. But knife round going to see HAVU taking CT site. Is the Illuminar playing with their males? What? That's a really confusing question. But sure. Anyway, T-side pistol straight underway. Fast push toward the B site and's already slowy. He's going to be down to 10 points of health. A really rapid beginning to that pistol round. Still, with a minute 10 left, and it seems like, oh, they've not even checked cement block, but it doesn't matter. Oh my god. A little bit of a whiff out of Zorre. Thankfully, Twixie is there to pick up the slack and do it incredibly. Now down into a 2-on-2. There is still a little bit of contention around this pistol now. Thankfully, with Twixie picking up the broken pieces, using a bit of super glue to maybe stick them back together. Are they playing with their main players? Yeah, this is the entire squad. Ooh, peek out of Twixie again. Innocent. Will get shut down. Twixie has to try and find the ace to win this round, and it seems like, oh, we will do. What a round from Twixie. An ace to open up into this one. And HAVU, they'll start as they mean to go on. Pistol round on the CT side. Twixie. A very, very nice beginning from him. Masterful play. A little bit of a half buy to come from Illuminar, so should realistically see a second round for HAVU. Should be a third to come as well, as long as things go smoothly. And the CT side, they are on a real tear at the moment. To take that momentum from the first map and harness it in the second will be a really good way to go about things. Ooh, head was spotted out there by Hoodie. Zorre takes the second. Reets now isolated by the Molotov. But a simple 5-on-3 for HAVU. And a round that they should not even be losing any players in. Never mind losing the round itself. And as Twixie and Zorre will make light work, Zorre there to finish. Every single man stays alive. And there we go. Second round for HAVU. Illuminar now into their investment, though. And this is the one where they can pick up the pieces. This is the one where they can right their wrongs early. But again, it is fairly limited in the buy round itself. But if there is anything that we know about Illuminar, they can really overpower a game of Vertigo. Their last two results being 16-6s. I believe against, one of them being against Chaos for sure. Maybe one against Aristocracy. I know both were in Summer Smash. So if there's anything we know about Illuminar, their Vertigo is pretty pristine. However, minute 5 on the clock this time, and Illuminar will see them taking a lot of early damage, stomped down to 4 points of health. At least the safe thing for HAVU is they have gone for a little bit of a bonus round, not upgrading fully into their M4s, into the AWP. Keeping the MP9s on the field just means they can buy into the next round. Although, Innocent, that's a beautiful play. Finds himself a very quick double. And a third as well. Okay. This is a really nice start. Illuminar seems like they're keeping all 5 alive, and so they do. A 4K out of Innocent. And Illuminar, they already bagged themselves a first round. But like I said, thankfully HAVU, if they want to in this one, can go for a purchase, but it seems like they are not going to do that. Okay. Going for an eco round instead. Which realistically should now give them that second, but... oh my god, oh dear. Thankfully, Slowy does get taken down. Oscarish having to do a lot of the work here in this round, and with 2 players further tagged as well. And with Saw bringing a team kill to light, Twixie back into a 1v1. Bomb is kind of stranded. As last man is spotted. Bomb to be retrieved. Faking out the bomb plant, of course. Forces the peek. And a very nice play out of Innocent. It did get dicey, but a second round for Illuminar. Well, here we go. Now with the fact that HAVU are back onto their gun round, this is the one they'll be looking to start performing in. Well, what a way to close. Innocent taking a frag in return. Hoodie. And now see him finished off. Stomp, a beautiful shot onto Twixie. That was through a surface. Already a plentiful amount of kills coming out of them so far. Mono taking down Slowy. This is starting to look very, very good. With Saul last man alive, he will just try and go for the save. Not even allowed to happen. Very, very nice from Illuminar. Now already taking the lead, forcing HAVU down to quite a precarious position. Now another eco to come from them. This map not starting as particularly well, but definitely one that isn't out of hand just yet. I mean, with some of the changes that really do favor the CTs now, you'd kind of expect HAVU to have more of an upper hand, but not particularly working out all too well. However, Slowy, even in a little bit of an eco round, are able to make quite a couple of kills. Oscarish and Mono, the return fire down to Slowy. To be fair, this eco round, a lot of damage done by HAVU, maybe even a little bit too much in this sort of case. Ooh, Mono. Closing things out at least. Again, very, very risky, though. Can't particularly be affording to play in that sort of fashion on an eco round, but it works. Now here's the round for HAVU that they look to take control of. Having that first full-ish gun round. It's not as plentiful as they would like it to be. There's not even Kevlar onto hoodie, unfortunately. No defuse kit either. Quite a sincere lack of utility. So, facing off against the music here, HAVU lose this one, and Illuminar, well, they'll be taking quite a substantial lead. With still plenty of time left, Mono going to be making use of the brand new ladder, or the brought back in ladder, should we say. It was there in the old iteration of Vertigo, was removed for the first part of the new one, but now brought back. Gotta say, it is a nice addition. Still, though, with 45 seconds approaching on the clock, it is going to mean that HAVU starting to get a little bit in contention, but Illuminar, they do like to play a very slow style here on this T side. Oh, Oscarish does get caught out from the flanks, though. It was a really nice idea from Illuminar to just go walking through that smoke, but one that really hasn't now paid off for them. Sight is trying to be taken. DT side looking to hold on to it, though. Reitz is there for the first, and Saw, he will fall as well. Twixy, fragging power is massive from him in the series so far. Bomb cannot be planted. Time already gone. A round that sees HAVU putting a third now on the board. Did lose a couple of players, 3 to be exact, which again forces the rebuy, but HAVU keeping in close contention, which is always nice to see. Again, Illuminar, they are able to purchase again, however. And that is something they now have done. Oh, Saw, though, just drops down onto hoodie. So much damage inflicted. Helps out his teammate there, getting the B site control. As he does take down both Oscarish, Innocent, Stomp. They all die at the moment. Such very quick kills. Now that Reitz is down into the 1-on-4. 26 points of health, but look at the way that Slowy is currently positioned. Surely getting a free kill, and exactly so he does. 4-4, tied up by HAVU. CT side now putting Illuminar down to their eco. So we shall see. HAVU, they should be able to take the lead at this point. With a very fast round. Exactly so they do. Nice grenade damage as well. Even whipping out the USP. Fair enough. Reach to fall. Last guy of Mono. Getting so close to spamming Saw, but just... yeah. Not able to do it, unfortunately. We'll find at least the first kill onto hoodie, though. And I think expects the flank coming in from Slowy, but... yeah, there we go. Not going to see anything too major. 5-4, HAVU. Lead now reinstated. T-side back onto a purchase. But the unfortunate thing is, they don't have an AWP on Stomp, which, whilst for a T-side isn't fully necessary, it does just help out a lot. But they hear so much sound info now. They already have the run-of-the-mill here, HAVU. And the chance to go 7-4 up as well. Providing that they win this round. Twixy going to be working with the sort of small little boost up that you get from standing on those metal poles. It gives you a look down toward ramp. Just a slight one, but one that is enough for a pro player to at least get a small angle to work with. Still, however, nice shot by Zorate. Molotov to be extinguished. A lot of smokes down on the site, but kills already being garnered by the CT side. Oscarish will try and move off of the back of the smoke, but I don't think it'll be predicted. It will, though, Hoodie. Closing him down. I think HAVU. Ooh, unfortunate not able to keep 5. Oh my god, look how far that AK just went flying. That has gone like a block and a half right there. But not able to keep 5 players alive. 4 is still good, though. Stabilizes the economy a little bit. One thing that the CTs just so desperately want to manage. But again, this T side really not feeling it. Twixy, look at the damage. He's nearly on 20 kills. 10 rounds into the game, 177 ADR. Having a monstrous first half already. We're only like halfway through. Well, just over halfway. Little bit of a tack pause to be taken by, you've got to hope, Illuminar. And here we go. We shall see. The pistols being purchased out of the T side shouldn't be giving anything to Illuminar realistically. And yeah, a very simple round as expected. Mono, last man alive, as he sometimes is during these situations, but nothing that should be coming out of it. Does at least get a first kill, fair enough. But 7-4. Again, at a similar point as to what we were on train. With HAVU having quite a large lead. Oh, Hoodie trying to play off of the back of the nice angle. Flash is good, though. Twixy's surely going to be Molotov'd off, and well, yes, he will. Has to drop the smoke just to keep himself alive. And thankfully does get out, but well, nice position from Slowy. Now that the staircase has been adapted, it gives this really nice close corner angle that the CTs can take, and it's one that I don't think the Ts have yet to learn about, or at least incorporate. And as Slowy just demonstrates that beautifully for me, thank you very much, I'll send the payment later. Mono, gonna be the first man to fall. Flashbang at least around the corner. Hoodie wise to it, though. Ooh, Reit's nice shot back through the smoke, however. Saw will reply with 2. And well, it's all down to Oscarish. One on 4. Should not be taking this round whatsoever. Maybe can get a bomb plant, but bomb is... There you go. Right around the corner for you, buddy. 15 seconds on the clock. A save for sure. Might be able to get some damage done off of the back of it, but highly doubt it. Gets at least a second kill of the round, but Overall, this is HAVU taking... Oh, just narrowly survives as well. But HAVU taking first half victory already. This is looking like a very good performance. We'll see with a reinvestment out of the T side what they can bring. Zore. Beautiful aggression shown off of the back of his sort of ramp peak. Something that is really fresh to see. Nice spam at least. No damage to be inflicted, but idea was there. Still, with Saw down to 32 points of health, Flashbang is good. At least keeps Zore at bay for now. Mono, nice entry. It was the low HP player, but it's a trade nevertheless. Nice angle by Zore, however. And as Twixie finds one more, down into a 4-on-2. These run of rounds really not going in the favor of Illuminar. There it is, 9-4. HAVU now a single round away from getting double digits already. It looks like we're going to see yet another rebuy out of Illuminar, however. With the fact that the CT side is keeping the majority of their players alive, they can't really afford to eco, unfortunately. So they're just down to a really sticky situation now. Illuminar should, realistically, if they lose this one, be down 11-4 at the half. And well, Hoodie, he already starts it off well. Has to take a little bit of damage in the Molotov, but it's such a cheap expenditure to what HAVU already have in this round. But he will reposition. The same for Saw as well, as he peeks out toward middle, trying to garner just a little bit of info. Nice swing out of Oscarish, but just so unfortunate to not convert the frag. Zore does get traded back, though. That's a great kill to find. Closes the door. Hoodie is prepared, though. Now with the 4-on-3 again to contend with, an Illuminar disadvantaged. Now with this CT side already reading the B bomb site, play incredibly well, they might just boost up out of window. Maybe just try and get across, but sound has already been made, unfortunately. Seems like the Illuminar side are having a little bit of an issue at the moment. Well, Saw does take down Stomp. Last man of Innocent not going to get anything, of course. There we go. Rebuy back again from the T side. As expected. We shall see. Can they make anything of the final round of this first half? Can they at least guarantee that HAVU don't make any more off of the back of this double-digit scoreline already? I mean, 11-4, 10-5 seems like more of a common half now on Vertigo for a solid CT side, but even so, it's a very large lead. And especially if that pistol round is won, it's either going to be a 10-5 turning into a 13-5 or a 11-4 turning into a 14-4. Either way, it's really bad. So we'll see what they can bring, but it is now the final round of the first half. And, well, as the time is beginning to run dry a little bit for Illuminar, they will begin to make their way toward the B ramp. First man is already dead in the form of Stomp. With 55 seconds on the clock, though. And now with the fact that Illuminar are down a man, no utility, or no offensive grenades, should we say. Just a single smoke, 2 flashbangs is all they're going to be able to deliver. Well, Oscarish, that's a great first kill. Trades it back onto Stomp, but Twixy, instant response out of him. Innocent does find again a return, but down into a 1-on-2, and it's all onto Mono. And well, there's the bittersweet end. 11-4 to finish off the first half. What a way to do so out of HAVU. Coming into the map pick of Illuminar. Twixy on 22 frags. Doubling what both Zore and Hoodie have, but just look at that spree of rounds there. 9 rounds in a row to end off is such a remarkable result. But of course, we will see whether Illuminar can mount a comeback of their own going into the second half. It's Pistol that is required. And we'll find out, of course, after a short commercial break brought to you by Loot.bet. We'll be right back.
Loot.bet, made for live betting.
Here we go. Second half is upon us. HAVU feeling like such a more confident side at the moment compared to Illuminar. Pistol round can definitely kickstart things back off again for this CT side. And that is exactly what they're looking for. But look how much utility HAVU have right now. That's a big amount of nades. Hoodie already finds the first kill, which slows Innocent right down. He does not want to be peeking that sort of position, but HAVU, they have a walkway, a passageway toward this A-bomb site. Whilst they do have at least one man in defense here, double nade, a nice idea to work out whether anyone is sat at concrete. A beautiful Molotov as well to force out. What an execution coming up from HAVU. And as Hoodie's just holding the flank as well, pistol round essentially is already done at this point. Bomb now planted. 5-on-3 retake for Illuminar. A scenario that they should never be able to bring to light. The man sat safe at concrete. And the rest just set up so perfectly. Flash is good. Go for the peek. Zore takes out Reitz. The round's already done, boys. 11 turns to 12. Should turn to 13 and maybe even 14 to come. Which, honestly, is such a scary prospect on the map pick of Illuminar. The map they need to survive in this entire series. Well, what do? Stomp dies after time. Surely got to be a force or an eco. I don't know why I said that. It's got to be one of the two. Should be an eco, realistically. Just for the fact that they have to be so careful with these rounds. But it looks like a force instead. Here we go, boys. This one seeming like maybe a better chance that Illuminar might have to take in these next couple of rounds. Losing this one does give HAVU a massive opportunity at 14 rounds. But we'll see what they can bring. A scout in the hands of Stomp is always a nice investment. MP9 onto Reitz does have Kevlar as well, which is good. So it's actually not too bad of a force buy for the CT side. You should see. Buddy already going to move out toward middle. Try to open things up here. The peek out of Hoodie could work out, though. Stomp not going to give up his position. A little bit of spam onto him, though. Does drop him down at least to 76. Mono, the most impacted player during this round, though. Gut knife, rust coat, best knife? Oh, dude, the best. Any rust coat knife is the best knife. I wish they'd turn it into a weapon skin. Ooh, Twixy, nice couple of kills. Innocent, whilst he does reply with one. It is not going to matter. Scout of Stomp to no avail, and all down to Mono. There you go, 13-4. Illuminar forced by to come. I don't know why I said that. It's definitely an eco. But again, at this sort of situation, you maybe think, why spend $700 on a Desert Eagle when you're probably going to get nothing out of it? It's an expenditure that can get you more utility in the next round, that can guarantee maybe defuse kits. Just looking like HAVU right now, we're just steamrolling over this Polish side. Can I answer a question? Of course I can, buddy. Anything for you. Reach, though. Nice opener. Able to use that close corner position. But the rest of this side for HAVU moving up toward the B-bomb site. Although, do they... Yeah, surely they... Okay, yeah, they are going to rotate through ramp. Okay, fair enough. I was going to say, if they go back towards B right now, it is an open site, but... we shall see. Quick C inside of the smoke. Light work from him. My refrigerator running. Brilliant. Let's see. Yes, my refrigerator is running. Let's see what happens right now. Who's expecting the punchline, boys? Bomb planted. Alright. All but confirming round is theirs. (14-4), just 2 rounds needed now from HAVU. 2 rounds that really should not be escaping this side. Well, you better go catch it. Brilliant. Expected, boys. Expected. I've been done over. Still. First purchase out of Illuminar. Stomp trying to line up the spam. Trying to catch him through the wall. Hoodie is wise to it. Has to be careful. Bullet does come very close. Oh, Stomp. He's just a monster with that angle. Hoodie even waits for it. He's like, okay, he's taken 3 shots. Surely can't be a 4th one. Nope, surprise, surprise. He does take the 4th. At least a nice first kill out of Illuminar. We'll see what they can make from this, just because... HAVU, they're so close to victory at the moment, which is the scary part. Well, we'll see. 45 seconds on the clock here. T-side making their way what looks like toward the A-bomb site. With the bomb at top of ramp, they are spending a lot of time. Although, smoke to go down. Molotov to follow. Do they expect the man toward that wood box? They definitely should, but Stomp, nice entry. Victory to fall. Round should be confirmed. And even with Saw being able to bag himself a kill, it shouldn't have too much of a difference. Time is of the essence. Kind of wants to die before time, yeah, which he does. So at least he gets himself the round loss bonus. But you can see 3 bullet holes. But he's like, yeah, I'm fine now. You know, he's fired 3 times. He's got nothing off of it. Boom. 4th. Dead. Instantly. 14-5. A rebuy out of HAVU, of course. CT side still not feeling as strong with the economy. But again, look at Slowy. He's already down to a Desert Eagle. So money fairly limited for this T side at the moment. Even so, currently Illuminar set up fairly nicely toward this B bomb site. Innocent, great first kill, make it a double. Entire mid rotation shut down for HAVU now, and that should be round done, surely. 3 players have been tagged on the Illuminar side of things, but unless they make some pretty quick trades and get them cleanly, this is a really tough task. And so, 30 seconds on the clock. HAVU Innocent again being such a nuisance. Bomb will try and deviate, but it's already lost, I think. The fact that Mono closing down Zore all on to Twix. He will just try and save his AWP, which I think he might just be able to do. Unless there's a player waiting for him, which I don't think there is. Yeah, he will stay alive. Fair enough. AWP to be carried over, but eco has to come from HAVU now. Maybe even a force buy, but it shouldn't be. They can purchase into the next round, minus Quixie on a full buy, but it's something they'll have to spare, unfortunately. Solo AWP can definitely deal some damage, but overall shouldn't be amounting to all that much. Innocent, nice first kill. As he does close down a fairly simple early interaction. Second one and the third to come as well, just burning him alive casually. AWP having no impact whatsoever is now in the hands of Hoodie. Maybe a kill to come, and well, he does get one. But a very simple end to the round. 14-7. Illuminar now. This is, again, a fairly vital round for them. HAVU's money is still not as strong as they would like it to be. Quixie down to a UMP, and Slowy has to take a Galil, so it's not as plentiful as HAVU would like it to be. Oh, again, Stomp. Just lining up another one. And does do damage as well. This time, unfortunate that it's not a kill. But it is at least a little bit of damage inflicted. Round yet not decided. Seems like HAVU do want to make a play toward this A bomb site, arguably one of the easier sites to enter. especially with a full smoke execution like this one. Quixie maybe a little bit aware of a man that could be inside of the smoke. Nothing to be coming of that just yet. Bomb to be planted. A 5-on-5 retake ensues. And the CT side, well, they're fairly disadvantaged. Bomb is wide open on the plant. With no T side peeking at the moment. Smokes do go down, but... Diffuse coming in, diffuse coming in, diffuse coming in. There it is. HAVU didn't even realize that he was on the bomb there, so... Fair enough. Easy ninja diffuse. Very, very nice to see. HAVU will go for a half buy this time. Trying to see what they can bring to the table. Maybe can get a couple of kills here and there, but overall should be winning the round itself here, Illuminar. Ooh, Oscarish playing a risky game. There it is. As simple as you like. An eco round not particularly making too much of a difference. HAVU, now into their full buy, of course. Illuminar, this is the time for them to start to really gain them back. Providing that Illuminar win this round, double figures and more to go in their favor. Ooh, Stomp. Does miss the first shot, but it is at least a nice opener from the damage side of things. Slowy's also dropped down. Ooh, Oscarish going for a little bit of a, again, a sneaky peek that he's liked to play in this second half. With the fact that HAVU are making their way over toward the B-bomb site, seeming fairly reluctant, though. Reit's beautiful double out of him. And already down into a 4-on-3 that might just see HAVU saving. Round loss bonus is at maximum. For whoever asked in chat. They've lost 5 rounds in a row at the moment, so it's max. Oh, Saw, nice shot though. Stomp, he's been isolated as well here. This now gets a little more precarious. Do they know of Stomp's position? That is the question. Well, Innocent does. Down into a 1-on-3, but the fact that he's low, a simple shutdown for Stomp. Just narrowly bringing it to light, though, was left on 19 HP. Comes close again. Still not around for HAVU. Once more, have gone for the purchase off of the back of this. But Illuminar, they are really bringing this into contention at the moment. They are really making this a lot closer than HAVU would have liked it to be. Their T-side has honestly been, I think, one of the worst T-sides that we've had in this sort of opening series or so of the event. Currently, we're at 14-4. Now at a potential 14-12 if they lose this one. Something's got to change. Something has to change. Slowey, maybe he is the man to bring that change to light. Still. "40 seconds on the clock. The fact that now, making their way up toward the bomb site. Beautiful trade back by, a little bit of clean feed lag. You love to see it. Oscarish will take 3 in the process, though. Fair enough. A little bit of clean feed lag, and, well, it's all down to Twixie. A simple shutdown by Mono. And again, another round for Illuminar. 14-11. Now with the fact that we do have, again, a little bit of a half investment out of HAVU. Gonna be looking to maybe swipe away at a couple of rifles, but this is really starting to look like Illuminar, the Illuminar that we know at the moment. And HAVU, it's sort of terrifying that they've lost all their Vertigo games 16-14 so far. Maybe this is why. Maybe this is exactly the case. They get onto this T side and now they're just stuck. Stomp takes down the first already. Some massive damage inflicted. Slowey will find himself a kill, but nothing that will have any sort of effect. 14-12. HAVU, they are really starting to feel the wrath of Illuminar at the moment. Here we go. Here is the full buy that HAVU have needed for such a long time. Stomp going to be again trying to line up the wall bang, but not going to happen this time. Slowey at least. Going to peek early down toward this ramp position. Try and find just a little bit of success, but nothing of the sort just yet. Twixie has been able to walk right the way up here, so a decent amount of utility. Mono not going to be burned out of position, though. That's the scary part. Down to 12 points of health. Grenade might just do the damage. Still alive, though. Oh my god, Andy survives the spam here. The Stomp takes down Saw. They're waiting for the smoke. It might not work, though. Finally, Mono to be spotted, but he's already shut down Twixie. Well, it's into a 5 versus 3. Now make it a 4 versus 3, but it seems like, unfortunately, it might already be done. 2 frags very quickly found. And there's the third. 14-13. Illuminar, they're on their way right back. Now, this is getting risky. And all has been lost. 14-13. A pause out of surely HAVU. Well, what do they discuss? This pause, surely a couple of rounds late here. HAVU needed this. I'd even say at 14-9, 14-10, something of that sort of scenario. But here we go. Illuminar, of course, so much momentum in their favor. Now it is time to harness it on the CT side. They win this round, they guarantee surely round number 15 for the CT side. Well, HAVU and make their way up toward what seems like the A ramp. Running the clock down at least. Trying to play sensible with this one. And they really have to. A little bit of spam to come through at first. 55 seconds on the clock. I'm aware the sound isn't synced, but it's not for me either. Don't worry, guys. I'll get it fixed. I'll tell the production to sort things out. This is a pivotal game in the point in the game. We can't be having no issues at this point. Oh, Zore. Catching the first kill off. Damage done to Mono. He's burning. Doesn't realize and stomp. Whilst he is able to trade one back, make it a second, down to a 3-on-2. Spam is good by Reets, but he's down to 12. Bomb is not yet planted, not yet retrieved either. Beautiful flashbang Twixie. Oh, he's able to push it. Now it's all down to Reets. 12 HP and a 1-on-2 to contend with. Slowy gets it done. 15-13. Series point for HAVU, but they are not there yet. Still such a long way from completion. Still nowhere near. HAVU, they have secured round number 15. They have to win one of two in this final scenario to win the entire series up to now. If not, we go to overtime. We keep on battling in this second map. Well, we shall see. 45 seconds on the clock here. HAVU have to move quick. Mono, however, will take down Twixie. Nice one. Beautiful opener, of course. Oscar-ish. Good trade. Perfect. As Innocent takes out both of them. That's the real way to do it. Illuminar, they are keeping on going. 15-14, and it comes down to this one. Last round of entire regulation. Let's see what they can do. It's a half bite. And a fairly weak one at that. Still nice damage. Mono drop down to 50. A beautiful nade in return. Still spamming with those pistols. 2 kills found. Oh dear, oh dear. This half bite seeming out of contention. Stomp thankfully able to trade one back, catch the planter. Oscarish, he returns a double, and that might be the saving grace. Twixy able to cross over toward the bomb site at least, but again, Slowy. A refrag out of him, and Twixy finds one more. It's all down to Reitz. He will find it though, and Oscarish, the damage he did, Reitz combined, they secure it. Overtime we go into. Oh boy, we keep on going. This game is nowhere near done as of yet. 32 kills on Twixy. Such a monstrous game from these top fraggers so far. And the chance to see just how far this goes. Looking like surely now. This has to be Illuminar taking the momentum. It's got to be. And we could seriously be facing off a third map at this point. Well, overtime is going to get into effect fairly soon. Seems like a little bit of a break to allow the teams to get ready for this one. Maybe a toilet break needed. Well, this is now looking like such a weird game. If we just cast our minds back to literally like 30, not even 30 minutes ago, 20 minutes ago. The fact that they had a 14-4 lead. 14-4. Let's just consider that. Now the fact that we're at this position, it's crazy. This series should have been done way quicker, for sure. Well, that we do have a little bit of a technical pause before we start overtime. Always love to see it. It looks like Sora's kind of had enough. But honestly, I think HAVU, they're feeling it. Just how rough this second map has been. But it looks like, according to admin, we do get live fairly soon. HAVU's indecision. Yeah, I've got to agree. I feel like half of these rounds that they lost were just the fact that they couldn't decide where they wanted to take sites. Their T side has been honestly awful. Why am I not surprised? You could tell from that sort of 14-9 point that HAVU had such a rough time. But it looks like we are close to getting this second, well, this overtime underway. We do have a small advertisement coming at the 40-second mark, so we'll join you fairly soon. And let's kickstart overtime. Here we go, boys. MR3 10K will be right back.
Loot.bet. Made for live betting.
And well, here we go. HAVU now on to the overtime. Let's go. As I did forget to clarify, it is not MR3 10K. It is MR3 16K, so yeah, it gives every single player a buy round for every single round, so we'll see. Already first man dead as well, which is definitely not a good start, although Twixie does manage to reclaim a frag in return, so makes their life a little easier. I do like this position out of Twixie, though, because not visible from castle means that he gets so much sound info. Plus, he has the rotate cut off from his right-hand side as well, which, honestly, Reach right now shouldn't be aware of this. Molotov will force them out, but a peek from Twixie. That's a beautiful one. He will fall in return, but it's back down to a 3-on-3. But he hears the rotate from Oscarish as well, which is never good. He should get caught out, and Slowy takes out one already. Oscarish will trade back, but it's now all down to Reach. Saw, the only man with any considerable HP. Slowy playing safe toward concrete, but Saw does wrap it up. 16th round for HAVU. Why couldn't they have done that in regulation? What's the difference now? But either way, a first in overtime for HAVU. A nice trade out in return at least, but Mono is going to find the second. This really, again, puts it back in contention. Slowy. Nice trade back onto that CT side toward the B-bomb site. Place where HAVU haven't really focused on. Still, so far. Running the clock down here on the side of HAVU. Taking their time's good, but maybe not in a scenario like this where they have limited men. We shall see. 20 seconds on the clock. Now is the time for them to actually make the move, but Molotov won't slow things down. Mono does miss the first shot, but was fully blind. Molotov not affecting Stomp, though. Now will. But he's already got the kill off of the back of it. No time for the plant by the looks of things, and well, there it is. Illuminar 16-16. Again, a rebuy, of course, for every single man. The gift of 16k overtime is that everyone gets everything they want for all 3 rounds of a half. Two kills so quickly found. Illuminar, the one thing that they're so good at is opening up. Even on a CT side. A side where you should just sit back passively. No, Illuminar, they're so good. And Oscarish again. Finds himself one more. Finally Slobby to reply, but is it enough? I mean, he's trying to spam, but Reitz, yeah, he's not going to allow him to. Last man alive on Saw, and he's already been spotted. Well, this is round done. This is 17-16 for Illuminar. The one thing that we've got to say is the fact that at least HAVU's CT side was better, but Illuminar, they're looking lightning hot at the moment. Well, second half of overtime is to get live here. "35 kills on Twitch as well. Incredible performance individually. But just not... I don't know, there seems to be something lacking from HAVU that just isn't lacking for Illuminar, unfortunately. Who wins? Vexdog, Gambit, Youngsters? I've got to say Gambit Youngsters. They've looked so good. But again, Vexed. The UK boys, my homies, they've woken up massively. They played such an incredible game against LDLC that anything could happen in that series. But here we go. Illuminar now on their T side. A side that they arguably looked a lot weaker on. But we'll see. HAVU needs all 3 rounds here to win in overtime number 1. Now, there is definitely a chance of that, but considering they got 9 rounds in a row on CT side as well, surely you've got to expect they can do bits here, but they just look like a really dysfunctional side in that second half. But a slowdown out of Illuminar that does see them head back toward what looks like the B bomb site. Maybe a rotate through middle connector or something, but Illuminar T side bad. That's what I'm thinking though, right? Their T side hasn't been that great. I mean, 4 rounds was very minimalistic to say the least. But in a more high pressure scenario like this one, maybe they perform. We shall see. Door looking to be opened. Straight through from Innocent. First death, second death. Saw takes 1 as well. Round looks like it's already done at this point. As Stomp at least able to find 1 in return. Hoodie trades back again. And all down to Oscarish, who can't convert. 17-17, and HAVU kickstart their CT side much like they did in the first half. This is now looking like a better side. But again, it's the fact of consistency from this team right now for me. They have not looked like a stable side since that 14-4. But again, who knows? Well, Illuminar going to make their way up toward that A bomb site this time. Stomp and Oscarish, though. That's a beautiful couple of kills to find Twixy. Whilst he does return 1, is it going to be enough? Well, the flashbang enables the peek, but he's already going to get shut down. Slowy, nice response. Can they make this doable? Well, Stomp as he closes down Slowy. Surely not. Now it's all down to Hoodie. Predicted by Stomp, of course. 18-17. Map point for Illuminar. 1 more round needed out of this T side. And they close out this map. 1 needed by HAVU. And we go to double overtime. We shall see. T-side again, gotta say, has looked a little shaky for Illuminar, but I think that previous round might have just sure-fired things up. Saw gonna get himself in quite a double decent position there. But again, is all depending how they do work off of the back of this. Even so, Hoodie, nice corner peek, looking to come in. Has no info at the moment, but we'll see. Especially with HAVU right now. Running the clock down on the T side, and that really will play into the hands of HAVU. 45 seconds. And counting. And Slowy, playing back at the bomb site, has to be very, very careful here. Illuminar looking to now overrun this B site. Mollies are good on both sides. Great damage. Oh, beautiful HAVU. 2 very nice kills. Only 1 traded back by the side. And look at the time. There's none of it left. The bomb is now down. I think that might be it. And exactly so it is. Double overtime is now upon us. And oh boy, we are not done yet. This map is just keeping on delivering at the moment. 37 kills on Twixy. He's nearly on a 40 bomb. Seems like we should be getting started. Exactly we are. We shall see. Do we have an ad break at 40 seconds? If I disappear, then we definitely do. If not, then we keep on going. But either way, check out the sponsor, Loot.bet. Allowing these events to happen. For those that are here for the Gambit game, looks like it's going to be delayed by the looks of things. Obviously, if HAVU lose this map, then delayed at least by an hour or so. That means that we'll be starting at 8 PM Central European time, rather than 7. But here we go. Double overtime to begin. HAVU looking for that quality beginning on the CT side, much like they got in the CT side of the first half, like the entire first start of this map. Twixy hearing, of course, the sound information that it is going to resonate with the A-bomb site. Still, Illuminar on their T side, how good are they going to be? So far, they are looking hot. Ooh, stomp. Again, another kill through a surface. Already giving HAVU a huge disadvantage. Well, as Mono takes out one more as well. Stomp finding a reply. I think we know where this round is going. It seems like it's in the back pocket of Illuminar. And as Oscar shuts down Twixy, Hoodie, last man alive. Whilst he does find the first kill, they know exactly where he is now. That will see round number 19 on the board. Illuminar starting their T side as they mean to go on. Here we go. Looking to stay in this first half here, HAVU. Zorre looking for that initial peak. Oh, Oscarish. Able to swing the angle. What a beautiful way to open up here. as it does now come down to it. 5 on 4. Illuminar seriously, again, making them work for this. Trying to just force them into a point of submission. And again, they're looking to do that. Mono closing down slowly. This goes from bad to worse for HAVU. Twixy is still alive. The man that is low at the moment for the CT side. As Oscarish closes down Saw, it just goes down the drain. Apparently, Twixy will fall, and Hoodie, already spotted, should be dead, and exactly so he is. 20 on the board for Illuminar. They have made such a strong resurgence now in overtime. And still, HAVU, of course, have that last buy round, and it seems like it might be a good one. Seems like it might be looking quick. Oh, spam onto Mono as well. He's dropped down low. Left onto 25. Grenade won't do any further damage, but already a 5 on 3. This should not be turning into anything other than a round victory for Illuminar. Sorry, for HAVU. Still, Mono, nice idea just to chill with the bomb a little bit, just to not fully overcommit at the moment. And Oscarish, he'll catch out Twixy. Nice response that we'll see them wrap around toward the A site. Still, Oscarish again. Thankfully, Hoodie does make light work of that. Could have gone entirely south there. How that could have ended up. Mono down to 3 points of health now, and he shouldn't be surviving all too much longer. Yeah, there's Hoodie to ensure that. 20 to 19, HAVU. Again, needing all 3 rounds in the second half of overtime to take the victory. Needing 2 to guarantee triple OT. But the main point is just getting that sort of double victory, just to ensure that they keep themselves in the game for a little bit longer. Well, as we do know the veto of the next game, it is going to be Dust 2, Mirage, and Overpass. So, there's that one for you to consider. But here we go. Sounds like second half of OT is about to get live. And hear the ticking. And there we go. Timer does begin. Wasn't this like 12-3? Yeah, it was 11-4 at the half from HAVU. They made it to 14-4. And then it was... Now we're here. So... we shall see. HAVU kick-starting the T side. Again, a side that whilst they began fairly competently with the pistol, it was the gun rounds that they weren't able to close. And again, it's It's not good. I love this boost from Stomp, though. Which is... It's such a nice angle to take. Just to give Stomp a little bit more leniency to work with. Although HAVU this time... looking like they might be heading... toward the A site. Fully haven't shown face, though. Might be a rotate towards B at this moment, which could be a nice idea. They are running down the clock quite incredibly. "55 seconds now on the board. No info yet to be gathered. There's Stomp with the first. The boost is so effective. Just to clean it up nicely. Beautiful shot out of Stomp. The rest of the side will make their way onto the A bomb site. A lot of damage to Twixie as well. This is where things go from bad to worse for HAVU. Bomb is at least planted. But a 5-on-4 retake for Illuminar. This is going to be difficult. HAVU, they're already tagged down. I mean, Twix is on 23. Right now, looking so difficult for HAVU. A good first kill at least. Ooh, looking for a second and a third. Okay. I think round is done. Unless he gets on the bomb right now. Oh, which he actually has done. Oh my god, Oscarish. 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 Oh my god, knife does come in. Slowy thankfully gets the spray down to deny him. Kills his own teammate in the process, but worth it. 2020, HAVU win a T-side round, but only just. Just barely. And Illuminar nearly completed another ninja defuse on this CT side. My god, what a round that would have been. Still. HAVU. They're not out of it yet. Illuminar again, as we know, their CT side has been so good. We'll be looking to make things work. Twixie peeking up to ramp. Okay. Innocent, maybe a little too aggressive there. Not going to be all too fruitful in that one. Still a nice little kill to find at least. Plenty of utility left for both of these teams to hold off. Stomp, he's going to take a peek out, see what he can gather. Misses the first shot, which does see him tagged down to 47. As they do wrap up the bomb plant, now a 5-on-4 retake, looking like it might be out of the hands of Illuminar here. Seeming like somehow it might actually be working. 1-for-1 trade out again. As it does come down to it, a 4-on-3. Smoke onto the bomb, but a massive gap in it. Hoodie takes out one more. As Oscarish does find one in return. Slowy and Twixie, well, they just wrap it up here. Well, that now series point for HAVU. A little bit of a pause to come in from most likely the CT side. But we shall see. Of course, able to rebuy. 41 kills on Twixie, 33 on Mono. Inarguable the amount of damage that these teams have done. Well, as this game does go live fairly soon, this surely has to be attack pause, so can't be... Yeah, running for a long time. We shall see. HAVU now on to potentially the final round of this map here, wanting to secure victory. There's Stomp again. Early frag from him. We shall see. HAVU 5 on 4 to contend with. See what they can bring. A minute 10 left on the clock. Slowly making his way up toward ramp, but just look at the position of Stomp. This is such a viable spot. He misses the first one. Slowly there to capitalize at least and take him down. A lot of damage inflicted though. Why would you push through a smoke like that? And already a 4 on 3. Trade out Stomp with a collateral. And it's all down to Saw. It is done. Triple overtime to come. And there it is. All but confirmed. 21-21. You can tell this one is starting quickly. Teams are like, okay, let's, you know... start to wrap it up, boys. Honestly, right now, this map is so wide open. Providing that HAVU can win, I'd say 1 or 2 of their T-side rounds here, then they should look to close this game. But right now, that is nowhere near possible. HAVU again just reverting back to former self. Not giving them any breathing room at all. Nice damage already. 1-for-1 trade. It's an innocent. Already opening up. Round is done for sure. 22 is not out of the hands of Illuminar. Nice trade out by Slowy, but back down into a 2-on-2. Stomp on 11 HP, and look at this position out of Saw. The fact that he is trying to make a wraparound, try and add a little bit of depth to this A-bomb site. Reet is wide open, but he's safe for now. And well, as he finds the first, Saw out into the 1v1 here. 25 seconds on the clock. Stomp going to be approaching. Doesn't have the HP, but has that one-shot kill weapon. Oh, and Saw goes hunting. 21-22 Illuminar. Gonna keep this going. DT side looking to take this to a third map. Fact that now HAVU again back onto their rebuy. The one thing I was saying that they need is this sort of one round on their T side. So far, a little bit of a pause to come. And just for the fact that now do go live, and again, at this point, right? You just want one of these teams to win. This map is so far in depth that you just want one of these sides to just win. It's seeming like so far Illuminar do have the better fight back. Stomp gonna peek toward ramp early, fully flashbanged and forced to back away. Still, nice boost out of Mono. Something that, whilst it should be expected, is always a very unpredictable position for the T side to check. Is the game between Vex Gambit going to be played before midnight? I hope so, Jesus. I really hope so. If it goes to a third map, we're probably delayed until 8:30 or something like that. So, yeah. Like an hour and a half delay-ish. With how long this map still could be. 5-on-4. Illuminar holding the advantage yet again. 45 seconds on the clock. Make it a 5-on-3. And as Innocent adds in for the damage, Stomp to do so too. While Sword does trade, Mono denies, reach the same. 23-21, and Illuminar, they're now a single round away from making this a clean overtime. In the first half, at least, anyway. Well, we are now into round number 45, essentially 1.5 maps of CS here. Dore going to be, again, back onto that AWP, something that has really not boded too well for him so far. We shall see. HAVU. Again, I sort of put the barrier of HAVU to 1 round or 2 rounds on their T side. If they can do that, then maybe they stand a chance. But now that Illuminar have secured 2 already, and are looking for a third. Ooh, how does Innocent not find that kill, though? And he's left down to 7, but Mono at least returns the fire. Back into a 4-on-4. Well, we're going to try the flank, and the timing might just work out for him, which it does. More than he even knows at the moment. Oscarish, will he have it? Timing again. 2 kills found, and I think that is round done. 22 for HAVU. On the board. The timing was just so unfortunate there, right? That he even has the intuition of someone coming in that position, but then still can't make it. Yeah, just a little unfortunate. Still, second half of overtime number 3. About to go live. This map is actually insane. It's just messy at this point, right? It's just the fact that one of these teams has to win. It's just how they get there at this moment. But we shall see. All the strategies have been exhausted. All the positions they can hold have been used so many times. It just comes down to who can counter one another quicker at this point. HAVU maybe going for a little bit of aggression, slowly towards staircase. Just trying to get something out of this. Oh, a minute 15 left. Oh, a nice boost out of Reitz. Giving him a little height advantage. I know the longest game that we ever had in this league was 31-29. And that too was with XCOM, who are now Illuminar. And they lost that map. It was on Nuke against VP. Wixie, nice entrance. Stomp misses the first shot as well. There's only 40 seconds left now. This is where things do start to get a little bit more contended. But Stomp, nice reply out of him at least. I'm just going to reset the clean for you fairly, just a second just to see if it syncs the sound up. It has done. There we go. Longest game I had was 64 rounds in total. I think mine was around similar on Face It one time. Oh, Mono and Innocent. Oh my god, they traded again. 24-22 Illuminar. Now a single round away from victory. And a single round away from map number 3. The longest game I had on Face It was a 37-34. 71 rounds. That's the longest overtime I've played. We shall see. Dore going to peek toward the top of this ramp position again. Just try and hold so carefully. Ooh, Stomp though. That's a missed shot though in his favor. Slowy lands the first as well. Dore. Second frag for him. This now gets hard for Illuminar to bring back. Dore again. This AWP just keeps on chiming in. $55 seconds on the clock here. Innocent and Oscarish. Innocent down to 17. Oscarish. Approaching Quixie. Nice return frag. Looks for a peek in toward Castle as well, but gets caught out by the AWP. That is round done for sure. A bit of a pause to come through again. See what they can do. 24 for Illuminar. Needs to be a better way to end matches. This is getting ridiculous. It happens. Again, like I said, it's messy now, right? Everything has been exhausted by every single team. So it's like, you know, you can't really, you can't bring nothing new to the table at the moment, so just go next. What, with no winner? What, return to this one later? But yeah, after you've played nearly 1.75 of the same map, you have nothing left, right? You have no further strategies to run. You have nothing that you can do that's now ingenuitive. So it's like you're just kind of stuck. And you're just trying to play for the round itself. You're trying to get the early kills. It essentially just resorts to deathmatch, right? Who can get the kills as quickly or as quicker than the other. And an early 1-for-1 trade. Thor does get out of that situation alive as well, which is good. We shall see. Seconds on the clock here in that T side. Looking to try and close things out. Still, 30 seconds just gone here. Nice little 1-for-1 trade there. Innocent. Able to very quickly open that up. Crazy that 2 maps has taken nearly 3 hours here. Whoa, Slowy. Back into a 2-on-2. Stomp and Mono. Having to try and hold this down. Spam that comes through. Slowy. Gets shut down. Hoodie the same. And oh boy, we go again. Quadruple overtime is among us. Well. Here we go. Keeping on going. Well, here we go. 28 rounds needed. HAVU, such a long game here. For both of these teams, it's like third map is going to be an absolute, like, endemic. Like, these teams are probably delirious right now. We shall see. gonna throw this to a small ad break. Time to go and nature calling and all that. Thankfully, it's just a safe one. So I'll return in around 25 seconds. Throw it to a small ad break. I'll be right back, boys. I suggest you guys go and do the same as well.
Loot.bet. Made for live betting.
And hey, that's what happens. That's the effectiveness of having your studio right next to a toilet. Beautiful. My mum said just one more game before bedtime, right? This is such a long map now, especially if this goes to a third. Like, this series is crazy. This will be like... Right now, it's been around 3 hours, 10 minutes. This series could theoretically be 4.5 hours. We started this at 4 p.m. Central European time. And it's now 7:15. So yeah, 3 hours, 15 minutes just for 2 maps. I'll go to the shop, get some beer after this map. Dude. You're in for a long denial of that beer, buddy. You might be waiting for a sweet minute. I was gonna shower after this map. They probably cut the water off before you have time to shower. Nah, we live in a 24-hour water country, thank God. What an ugly map, though, right? There's no other way to say it. It's just a horrible map. What time is it now in the UK? It is currently 6:15. We were meant to start the third series at 6. We could be starting it at, like 7:45, something like that. I could be here for a long day. Here is 1 a.m. Crazy. I mean, I'm thankful it's not late because we have Gambit youngsters vexed after this one. So it's like, we've still got another best of 3. Are you going to cast Vex Gambit? Well, yeah, I have to. unless the Ing stream will have nobody, right? Yeah, I'll be here for Vex Gambit. I mean, because he's paid per hour. No. Paid per series, man. But, I mean, UCC hooking up a brother is, they always take care of us, so no stress about that. No stress at all. When's LDLC gonna play? I think that's on the 12th. I'm pretty sure. I think they play LDLC Dream Eaters. And I'm fairly certain that's the 12th, so... Are we just gonna call it a draw? Yeah, can we play this one tomorrow, boys? We just, rain check this. A little second. Is Mao the replacement for XMS? He's an alright player. Not too bad. I mean, they lost their series very heavily against Vexed, but with Kenzia and Mao, it's like they've got to have a grace period, I think. How long gonna wait? Admin said it's live, so like hopefully in 15 seconds we start. Okay, never mind. We just jump straight in. Fair enough. Okay, that was a very rapid start. Fair. Okay, we're back into what is a 4-on-3 by the looks of things. Yeah, okay. That is a very quick jump back into the game. Fair enough. HAVU on their CT side. Going to be now, of course, the man advantage. 40 seconds on the clock here. Although, nice trade. Ooh, Mono, good reply, but he's all down on his own now. Mono does find 2 at least, and has HP here. Again, bomb in hand. Mono. Oh dear, oh dear. 20 seconds left. Can get toward the B bomb site, and has plenty of time. Drops the smoke as well. Surely you've got to say that he wins a round like this, especially against an AWP on a retake. Oh, and exactly so he does. Mono, what a play. A 4K in that round that keeps Illuminar in the game. Well, still, Illuminar here. See them, at least on this T side, take that first round. Keeping on going. Looking to try and again get a couple on their T side under the belt, but beautiful response out of Zore. Reitz finds 1 in return. Into the 4-on-3. Spam gonna deliver very little there. Sorry, 4-on-4, my bad. 40 seconds on the clock, though. Smokes to be lined up by Illuminar. Want to make their way again onto this A bomb site. Mono Great frag. Or to be shut down, and Twixie down to 26 as well. And as Innocent does spam him down, trying to maybe deny the bomb plan. Head is right there and does so. With 2 players now low. Oh, Mono actually does kill his own teammate in the process. That could be detrimental. First kill to be taken. Hoodie now into a one-on-one. Mono has to try and adjust. Has to try and play so carefully. He is going to back off here, Hoodie. Plays so safe. Position to be given up at least. Ooh, does he spot the man though? That is the question. Mono playing this so well. Nade in hand, but does spot him out. No scope from Hoodie. Does he have time though? I think he might not, surely. Does he? I think he might have it. It's going to be very close, but I think he might just... No, he doesn't. Oh my god. Oh my god. Why didn't he buy a defuse kit? My guy had $16,000. Where's the kit? I'm so confused. Either way, it edges Illuminar a step closer. Hoodie, though. First kill. All ready to be had. Last round of this overtime. Looking to make it 27 for Illuminar. This would all but confirm. You only need a single round on CT's side. Still a minute left on the clock, though. HAVU. Still with that man advantage to play with. Illuminar do have a little bit of utility in the bank, but not a lot. "25 seconds on the clock. Twixie putting it together. The same for Hoodie. Very quick one for one trade as well. Last man of Stomp. Missed shot. Adjustment by Zore. Closing him down. 25 on the board at least for HAVU. If this goes to a third map, it is going to be an absolute masterclass of randomness, I can tell you that. Both of these teams playing essentially... If it goes to a third map, they're all ready to have played 29 rounds in the first one. They've now played 52, maybe up to infinite at this moment. If it goes to a third map, it's going to be an absolute catastrophe. Still, Illuminar now on their CT side. Going to now see what they can bring. Ooh, Stomp. Close. Missed the first shot. That isn't like him, but can we really blame them? 52 rounds in. How long was the longest OT on CSGO history? I'm pretty sure it was Pixelfire versus Den Double D, right? And it was like 40 something. Pixelfire versus Den D. I'm gonna find it. It was a very long game. 41-38 on Mirage. Double D always good. You know, buddy, you know. HAVU opened up a first kill in this round as well. They, of course, need 3 in a row. What were the team's names again? I can link the thing. Oh, there was a UK game that went 46-42. Jesus Christ. Imagine the casters for that one. They would have been demanding like 2.5 times the map fee for sure. Buddy though, Slowy. Oh, bringing in work. Stomp, last man alive. Is this the breaking point? Is this the undoing? Stomp maybe just choosing to elect and save his AWP. If anyone can find the UK match. UK CSGO 46-52. Surely a quick Google search will bring that up, right? Ah, yeah, here it is. Yeah, there it is. 46-42. That is incredible. That's 88 rounds of Counter-Strike. Who wants to play that much CS? Especially after losing it as well. That's so heartbreaking. Crazy. Still, HAVU going to be starting out here again fairly well. Scores are tied. Oscarish, though, he's now taken himself an AWP. This is where they mean business. Five on 4 very quickly. Still, are they going to be able to carry on and keep it up here? Yeah. Hey, Adam. Hey, buddy. I think your game might be a little bit delayed, my friend. You might not be able to play just yet. And again, it's going to be Illuminar that take themselves around here. 27 on the board for them. Trixie, last man, not going to survive. And again, map point for Illuminar. Still, Twixie. Oh my god, Twixie. Has he actually just carried this on? Has he actually just kept this going right now? What am I even... Why am I here? What am I doing? Why... The one day. The one day across 8 months of Loot.bet events that I work solo, and I get a damn pentagonal overtime. Like, what can I do at this point? Five on 3, 50 seconds approaching. Teamplate this round might already be gone. Bomb is planted. 5-on-3 retake. I was going to ask where Scriv or Siad was. Scriv's got family stuff, I think, and Teo's on vacation, so it's like just little old meat. Yeah, can we count winning overtime in this game as winning third map, please? Skolt just making a really good point. But there is Penta overtime. Oh, this map for sure is going to be a long one. Oh yeah, they've played 3 maps already, for sure. Like, I'm tired of watching. Yeah, right. It gets to that point where you're just like, what am I doing here? But you can't wait for new... Dude, don't even mention it, bro. I'm actually looking forward to the Gambit Vexed game. And with no disrespect, I would love someone just to end it 2-0. But again, it's like... It's so undecided at the moment. How much do you regret your profession choice right now? I mean... We're here to set a record, right, boys? 46, 42. Easy. Let's go one further. It feels like it right now, right? They're trying to just beat the record of how many games, how many overtimes have been played. Still. "28 rounds for Illuminar, boys." I'm here, buddy. Don't worry. I'm just trying to sort things out in Discord. You left at 21-21? Welcome back, my friend. Welcome back. Oh, the fact that Zore again is going to keep on fighting. He's going to end doing ASMR. Yeah, reluctantly, for my voice just going to give up. Reet's able to trade back in for the 1-for-1 at least. Just ensure that now they keep themselves in this series. Into the map itself, looking to try and carry this over into Nuke. Still, Mono taking a little bit of Molotov damage. 55 seconds on the clock. Innocent able to take out Saw. This now makes things a little more difficult. You can see with the damage done to HAVU as well, the fact that there's only 40 seconds left, and with Zore down to 28, this is not looking all too safe. Hoodie, though. Oh, this could be a play of the century, but he turns around. Oh my gosh. Overthought it there from Hoodie. Zore will return the fire, but is it even enough? I don't think so. Zore, beautiful shot onto Mono. Reads him like a book there, but there's Oscarish to finish. Oh my god. Last round of the first half of this 5th overtime. It's a tongue twister. My god. With the fact that at the moment, Oscar-ish. Nice first kill. Saw and Slowy, however. What are we even witnessing? I don't know what we're witnessing at the moment. Four on three for HAVU. Minute 15 left on the clock. Vexton Gambit waiting room. Honestly, if this goes to a third map, I wouldn't be surprised if they just say, let's just reschedule this. Like, I seriously wouldn't be surprised. Because it's already an hour delayed. Plus, if it goes to a third map, that's another at least hour. I hardly doubt that Vex want to play a series 2 hours late. Still. So this one, bomb is planted. Twixie able to make it into a 2-on-2. A peek out by Twixie. Beautiful double from him and Stomp. Last man alive trying to spray the smoke. The knife's in anyway. And Twixie just spamming around in the smoke. He's already dead. 29 to 28. By the time this game's finished, Area 51's rated? Dude, legit. Here we go. Switch is back. 28 for HAVU now confirmed. Still, here we go. Illuminar, they keep on battling. Buy out, of course. Double AWP setup here for the CT side. Maybe one of the better investments, but again, it's looking like a fairly risky endeavor. Of course, 31 rounds needed. And Hoodie, he's able to find the first. A nice entry. The AWP does get picked up by Oscar-ish at least, but Hoodie. Beautiful second kill. This right now is looking like it might be HAVU to just gain a little bit of composure. Reets. Trying to do a little bit of damage. Innocent on the swing. Great kill for the return fire. Saw right now. Playing close on the back of the bomb site. Twixie. He takes out, again, another kill for him. Onto a 4-on-2. Why play 3 maps when you can just play 90 rounds in one? Exactly. Mono. Oh, Mono. Is he about to reply with this? I think they might be. Dore does return it back, though. Time is ticking. Do they have enough? I don't think they do. The molly's good. Oh, my gosh. 29-29. The Molotov was just perfect. HAVU right now trying to take this advantage, trying to secure themselves here. Still, There is no decided winner as of yet. Game started at 4 p.m. by the way, right? It is nearly 8 o'clock. I have no words. HAVU. I'm gonna be trying to hold on to this A-bomb site. You can tell right now that Illuminar, they've kind of ran dry, kind of ran it into the ground. The strategies aren't all there. Innocent though, Twixy. Oh my gosh, the man himself. Saw's there for one as well. As Mono does put an end to him. Makes it a second as well. Hoodie. Just looking for it. There it is. 30-29. What a scenario. This could carry on. This could really carry on right now. HAVU, they are not yet confirmed here. Oh boy, we continue. That he peeks into. Oh my god. Oh no. Breets. Oh my god, he just kills off Oscarish. Oh no, the heartbreak. Oh please. If they lose in this sort of fashion, I'm gonna feel so bad. Oh my god. Surely this can't be it. Reach down to 38 as well. The damage is a little bit severe. Saw on close though, stuck in the mollies. And still Saw gonna burn himself alive. I don't know what we're doing here at the moment. Hoodie though, nice shot through the edge of the smoke. The molly burns and Hoodie. Oh my god, he hits himself a double. Advantage now back in their favor. Does get out alive. Look at Twixy. Oh, he goes for the bomb plant. It's done. It is done. 31-29. And I'm never happy to see a team lose. Never. But I'm glad it's over. What an ordeal. You hit the nail on the head, Roop. What an ordeal. But my god. Turn the music off a second. Turn it off. Turn it off a second. We are done in the series. Thankfully. But we carry on. Vex versus Gambit. It is up next. What a series that was. What an absolute series. HAVU, again, the endurance on both of these sides. I think if there's anything that we can take out of this, the endurance from these teams was incredible. Well, that is it from this one. I'll be back in hopefully around 15 minutes for the start of the second series of the night. It is Vexed versus Gambit. Coming up very, very soon. If you want to follow me on Twitter, which I think after that after that overtime, you definitely should go and hit me up with a follow on Twitter. My link is right there. Go and check me out, boys. Would mean the world. With that being said, the explosive Gambit youngsters coming up next, featuring the likes of Shiro and Nafani. Vexed, of course, they're incredible players of Cray and Mezzy. It's going to be, again, another spectacular series. We'll be back in 10 minutes or so. Second series coming up. I'll be right back with you.
Made for live betting.